Hello everyone and welcome to the Fort Walton Beach Chamber Business Forum here on Cox Channel 6. We're glad you joined us today. I've got some special guests this afternoon, and first of all I would like to welcome Tisha Mirage from the Emerald Coast Convention Center and David Baxter, who is a business owner downtown with One Feather Art Native American store. Thank you for being here today. How you doing?
Thank you for having us. Doing great.
Good. We've got a couple things to talk about this afternoon, and first and foremost, we want to we're here to promote Musical Echoes, huge event here in the Fort Walton Beach area, long-running event that I'll let you go into more in a little bit. David, let's before we get into Musical Echoes, let's talk about business. You've been in business downtown how long?
About 16 years.
16 years.
16, 17. Mm-hmm.
So how is business, and how's what's your take on what's going on downtown, and how's everything going in downtown
business
area?
It seems to start. It's starting to pick up a little bit. I mean, everybody's real positive downtown. We've got with spring break starting, that's definitely helping to get more people downtown. We've got a lot going on downtown. We've got new stores going in. We have the Landmark Center that'll be going in before long, which is going to be a wonderful addition to downtown. But we're just mainly, all of us are excited about the spring break coming up. And then this Friday, of course, we have our first artist walk downtown from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock, where all the local artists will be set up on the sidewalk. So that really helps the downtown also.
Now, we're starting that now, and is that a weekly event now that the
it's going to happen the third Friday of every month.
Okay.
All the way through November, I believe we'll take it.
Okay, so it's once a month.
Once a month.
Through the season and then on into
the
fall.
The third Friday. Mm-hmm.
Great. Okay, well I'm glad to hear that. Tell us briefly a little bit about your store. What when people come to One Feather, what are they going to see when they come to the store?
What amazes them mostly, we deal totally in Native American crafts, art, jewelry, music, that type thing. One of the things people are amazed at is my store is made in America by Americans. It's we don't really have anything made in China in our store. But we have some incredible artists that we buy from, 4 or 5 different tribes out of Canada. The rest we buy from all over the U.S. Probably right now our biggest seller are the jewelry and the pottery. But it's going real well. We're really glad to be down here. We're in our 17th or 18th year. We've been down here so long now.
That's great. I'm glad to hear that. A small business owner myself, and I agree with you 100%. And everybody I talk to, you're getting the same statements from just about all small business owners. We're not moving at a rapid pace in the right direction, but at least we're going in the right direction.
We're going forward.
And I see that in my business as well. So good. Tisha, let's move on to Musical Echoes. Can you tell us a little bit about? I mean, you're a longtime chamber member. How did you get involved with Musical Echoes?
Well, actually, it was because of the chamber. I was at a chamber breakfast in January 4 or 5 years ago, and David and Doug Reed got up and did a request for people to come and volunteer for Musical Echoes, and so I was trying to decide which committee I was going to join for the chamber, and I picked Musical Echoes, and I started going to the meetings, and I've been a board member ever since. So,
that's great. You obviously enjoy it. You can tell by listening to you.
Mm-hmm.
And this isn't an event that it happens and then you get a break for a little while and then you start playing again. It's pretty much a 12-month deal.
It is. We start about 2 weeks after the event is over, and we go through it all again.
You know, I think that's, not wanting to get off track, but I think that's what most people don't understand about events in general. But I know down at the chamber, that's the way we are. Bow legs is a great example. I mean, you have no rest with bow legs. When bow legs is over, it's back on playing bow legs.
Again.
Well, that's great, and I know they're glad to have you because I know you do some hard work and are a great volunteer. I've seen that myself. Let's talk about the event, David.
Okay.
When is the event?
The event will be April 19th, 20th, and 21st this year. It starts on Friday morning at 10:30 we have a big children's show that we put on for the kids in the area. Some of the schools come, some of the parents just bring their children with them. That'll run about an hour and a half. Then on Friday, the festival really kicks off about 1 or 2, and it'll run till about 9:30 or 10 Friday night. Saturday, it will go from 10 till 9:30. And on Sunday, we start about 10 and we end about 3 o'clock on Sunday.
Okay, tell us what people. Let's talk to the people that may not have been to the event before. How long has it been running? I know it's a long time. How many years now?
This is our 13th year.
Okay.
What a lot of people don't realize, Musical Echoes has turned into the largest Native American flute festival in the country. Not just in this area, in the entire country.
It's unbelievable.
We have top performers that come from all over the country as well as out of Canada. We have, for instance, this year we have 3 new performers. We have an incredible flute player as well as a hoop dancer named Kevin Locke, well known in the American Indian music genre. We also have a new group called Painted Raven that'll be there. Michael D. Maria will be coming this year from Pensacola. Now, he wasn't here the past couple years, but he is a 4-time Grammy nominee. Now, bless his heart, he hadn't won yet, but we're pulling for him. But just to be nominated for one of our local boys.
That's huge.
We also, local, we have a gentleman named Billy White Fox, who is a NAMI Award winner, which are the Native American Music Awards. We also have Johnny Lipford, who is coming back, who is a local, that is a NAMI winner as well. We also have Autumn's Child coming back this year, which is a 4-piece band that is just incredible with a guitar, flute, cello player, and a drummer. We have Nation of Change Dancers are back this year, which is Lowry Begay, who just placed 2nd in the World Champion Hoop Dancing last month. We'll have Emerson Begay, we have Nikki Crisp, who is a world champion. These are all world champion dancers. However, the emphasis on Musical Echoes, unlike a powwow, is on the music. We're on a powwow, it's for the dancers. But we do have these world champion dancers that'll put on an exhibition every day. And they also, these dancers perform with the flute players in their bands as well. We also have plenty of Native American food. We will have their fry bread from Nikki's world famous fry bread. But we also have plenty of vendors. Now the vendors are all Native American crafts. Last year, I believe out of 43 vendors, about 20 of them were the flute makers, like we have here for all these performers that perform, and not just for our performers, but for Native American performers all over the country and the world. These people make their flutes for.
So will they actually be making flutes there?
There will be some people that will be demonstrating making flutes, but most of them will be there just selling what they've already made. Now we do have, like a lot of our crafts people will be there showing how to make their different crafts, how to do that type thing as well. And our crafts, like I said, are Native American made, or the majority of them, Native American made.
Sure.
We also have this year, each year we have a different animal, which we call a totem animal, that is sort of the sponsor for the theme of the festival. This year we have the wolf. The wolf is our totem for this year. We also have a art makers competition and a flute competition. And anyone is eligible for the art competition or the flute competition, but they just to have the theme of the art of the flute must be the wolf. And we have cash prizes for that.
That sounds great. So it sounds like to me, from the beginning to the end, we're going to have entertainment the whole time.
Constantly.
Doesn't stop.
Bring your chair, bring your blanket, sit out, listen to the music. After you're through with the music, walk around, listen to the check out the vendors. This is a non-alcoholic event. This is very family oriented.
Okay, that's good.
We do keep the alcohol away from it for the families to do. It's just an amazing festival. If you've never been there, you've got to see it to appreciate it.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to get to, because I know there's a lot of viewers that are watching this that probably have never been, and we need to get them down there. They need to experience it.
And this isn't just going to be a person standing on stage playing flute.
Right.
I mean, these guys bring their bands with them, and like I said, the dancers will be up there with them. And we have traditional Native music. We have Native rock and roll. We have Native jazz, blues. These people do it all.
For our viewers, do we have a website they can go to and check out the festival?
They sure do. It's musicalechoes.org.
musicalechoes.org. Go to that website and also get some information if you need anything that David hasn't covered. I hate to ask this because I don't want to bring it up, but bad weather. If we have bad weather, is there any
No
alternate
makeup
plans?
days. Nope.
So we just go with the good weather.
We go with the good weather. A
Like
couple of years ago.
Same thing with bow legs.
Exactly. It's the same thing with bow legs. You know, it's when it does rain, it's amazing. Everybody just piles in with all the vendors in their individual tents, and everybody has a good time and has fun. A lot of people, a lot of people will end up running over to my store, and we'll sit in there and have concerts in there as well. Last year, we even had a little concert while it was sprinkling under the gazebo. We had going under there.
So bottom line is, folks, Musical Echoes will go on, rain or shine.
Rain or shine.
Tisha, we're running out of time in this segment, but do we still need any volunteers? Do you need any help down at the landing or anything? Is there anything we can do to help you there?
We always take new volunteers. You could go to our website and there's a email link, and you can go to that email and just say you're interested in volunteering, and Dale will get back with you. And yes, we definitely, the whole festival pretty much runs on volunteers.
And I would like to say we couldn't have this festival if it wasn't for the Chamber. The Chamber has been such a huge help. Just like the city of Fort Walton Beach, we couldn't do this. And with Cox Cable, I mean, it's these sponsors that keep us going, the Daily News. And this is a free event for 3 days.
Yep. Cost you nothing to go to Musical Echoes, folks. So you need to get down to the landing and check it out. And I know the Chamber, as far as from the Chamber standpoint, we're proud to be a part of it. It's something that's great for our community. And if you haven't been down, please go down to the landing and check this event out. It seems to get bigger and bigger every year. So I appreciate both of you coming in. We're going to save just about a half minute. I want David to play a little flute here. When we come back right after this, I'm very excited. We're going to have Tony Hughes from Beach Community Bank as my next guest. So in closing, David, would you play a little flute for us?